Tzvi Gal was only 3 years old when he faced death in 1944. Growing up in a Jewish family, he was left alone in Budapest, Hungary. But he still remembers every detail.
Hungarian Jews were deported in 1944 to the concentration camps in the March of Death. My mother was ahead of them, and she hid me with the Red Cross in Budapest.
74 years later, Tzvi has to deal with a new situation as the coronavirus pandemic rages and brings horrific memories of the past.
Every person has an existential anxiety. That's human nature. It grows in a time of crisis like the Holocaust or an international pandemic. It's an unseen enemy. Plus, there's a wave of information from the media, and you don't know if the information you receive is true. So it's very intense, and the situation takes you back to the past.
Throughout the years, the Amcha organization has given mental support to Holocaust survivors in Israel. According to Dalia Sivan, director of the Haifa branch, since the coronavirus crisis began last month, the organization's hotline has been swamped with calls from survivors.
It reminds the survivors of times in the past. One of the callers heard the word lockdown, and it opened a lot of memories for her that caused her a lot of anxiety, a severe anxiety, to the point that she didn't sleep and couldn't eat and stood by the window and looked outside to see if there are policemen.
Dalia says that one of the keys to help Holocaust survivors in distress is to maintain communication, despite the new situation.
There's a lot of effort to continue to keep us as a community, and the fact that we do care about each other, which is definitely unlike the times of the Holocaust.
Only 189,000 Holocaust survivors live in Israel today. This year, Israel's annual Holocaust Memorial Day will be marked without mass public events, but one ritual will remain unchanged. The 2 minutes whereby Israelis remember the 6 million victims of the Holocaust.